going to make not a Korean but Chinese slash Taiwanese food green onion pancake. I don't know how to pronounce it in Chinese, so yeah, we're going to make it today. If you watched my videos from Taiwan, I've been to Rohe Night Market and ate this pancake there. It's so delicious, chewy, crispy outside, so good. Before we will jump to the recipe, please subscribe to my channel, click on the little bell, you'll not miss any of my future videos, and of course follow me on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And now we can start with the recipe. Alright, so to make green onion pancake, we want to start with making our dough. It's a very simple dough: flour, salt, and water. In a big bowl, add half a kilo of all-purpose flour, half teaspoon salt. Mix the flour with the salt. And now add 300 milliliters or 1.5 cup of boiling water. Add the water gradually and mix it with a spoon or fork or chopstick. And after adding all the water, you can start knead it with your hands, carefully if it's too hot. Knead the dough for about a minute until it's relatively smooth. Cover it with plastic wrap and set aside for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, knead the dough more thoroughly for about 5 minutes until it's very smooth and soft. Brush it with a little bit of oil. Cover it again with the plastic wrap and set aside for about half an hour to an hour. Meanwhile, when our dough is resting for about an hour, we're going to chop a lot of green onion. I have here a lot of green onion because I made last week tons of kimchi and I have a lot of leftover green onion. So now I'm going to chop this for the spring onion pancake. You want to use about 200 grams of green onion. First, clean your green onion from all the rotten stuff, rotten parts. Make sure to have only beautiful green parts. After cleaning your spring onion, take off all the white parts, set it aside for something else because in this pancake we're using only the green part. We don't need this. Don't throw it away, it's super delicious. Use it for other stuff, but just not for this pancake. So after cutting all the onion, all the spring onion, you set it aside. I try to cut it as thin as possible, as much as I can. I'm pretty satisfied of what I have here. It's so pretty and smelly. After chopping all this onion, I'm going to set it aside. Now I need to make some kind of glue. I don't know if it's glue, but you know, some kind of rope that we will brush, and it will help us to create those little flaky layers. In a small pot, put 1/3 cup of oil. I'm using half olive oil and half canola oil. And heat it up on the stove. So now while our oil is heated up, we're going to put in this little bowl 1/2 cup of flour. all-purpose flour, half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon black pepper, quarter teaspoon of garlic powder, and quarter teaspoon white pepper. And to this we're going to add the hot oil carefully. It already smells like Taiwan. That's because of the white pepper. Alright, so now we have everything ready and our dough rested for an hour. We can start making the pancakes. Take out the dough from the bowl and divide it to 8 even pieces. Take each piece and knead it a little, then roll it to a little ball and set aside covered with plastic wrap to rest for 10 minutes. Take one bowl, flatten it with your hands a little, and then roll it with your rolling pin to very thin dough. 2-3 millimeters is best. Now take 1 big tablespoon from the roux, from the oil flour mixture, and brush it all over the dough surface. Then take with your hand a lot of green onion and spread it all over. Try to keep the top of the dough with no green onion. Now start to roll it like a cinnamon roll all the way up. And roll it again to a little snail shape. Set it aside to rest for maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and meanwhile keep doing it to all the other dough balls. Now it's time to make the pancake, to fry them. So take a big pan, heavy one, on your biggest stove. On the low heat, heat it up. Now take the first snail dough that you made, dust it with flour and roll it thinly, maybe half a centimeter. Put it on the dry skillet or pan. Fry it on low heat for 2 minutes. After After 2 minutes, flip it and fry it for another 1.5 minutes covered. You want to cover it so it will cook all the way through. Now open the lid and fry it for another 1/2 minute on high. Flip it again. Brush it with oil and let it fry for another 1/2 minute on high heat. Flip it again, brush the other part of oil. And now it's basically done, but you want to make it more flaky, so take the pancake with a spatula and throw it back to the pan aggressively, okay, for maybe 4 or 5 times. Now you can take it out from the pan and just let it cool down so it will not be soggy. Let the pan cool down. Meanwhile, roll another one and keep frying all of them the same way. And now you're done! Yay! And look at my green onion pancakes! They are perfect! And look. Still very crunchy. Flaky, crunchy. I'm going to try now and I'll tell you if it's good or not. So flaky. This is perfect. Crispy, chewy, savory. You can use a little bit more salt, but still delicious. Oh. Even though it will seem like it's too much green onion, it's not. Look, it's so perfectly spread. It's just perfect. Trust me, it's perfect. Make me miss Taiwan. So guys, thank you so much for watching another recipe video. I really hope you will give it a try. And if you try this at home, take a picture, send me or tag me on Instagram. I love seeing all your pictures that you always share with me. It's amazing. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye!